suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Set my heart afire.
Welcome to Kickin It.
Happy Friday, Bears.
Coming up, we look at the UA Haunted Forest, Bear Den, the Lacrosse Wall at Hastings, and a trick-or-treat preview.
Big news for the high school staff arrived Thursday morning. As you can see, there are new copying machines.
Large signs are posted reminding staff not to put food or drinks on the machines. It's a good reminder for all of us not to eat or drink next to the electronics.
This year's theme for the annual Fall Follies put on by Upper Arlington Vocal Music is Let's Go to the Movies.
Our Bears had a successful opening night Thursday and have one more show this Saturday at 7:30 p.m.
You can buy tickets ranging from $8 to $14 for the Saturday performance at 7:30 p.m. on uavocalmusic.org.
Other after-school activities are popping this time of year as well.
Here's a quick announcement from the Veterans Club.
Hi, I'm Julia.
And I'm Tessa.
And we're from Veterans Service Club.
Next week, Veterans Service Club will host a Penny War fundraiser to support Honor Flight. Put your spare change in your graduation classes jar in the Social Studies Lab located in the first floor LC.
The class that raises the most money will be recognized on Veterans Day.
Students interested in joining Veterans Club can attend meetings on Wednesday mornings at 7:45 a.m. in room 131.
A new political and community-centered event happening at the high school called Together We Are United is having an informational meeting this Tuesday in room 213.
And Turning Point USA, a political club at our high school, is continuing their food drive this upcoming week. Bring your non-perishable food items to the boxes by the main entrances. The club meets during Thursday office hours in room 213 every week.
Computer science and math clubs are teaming up to help students learn how to use different functions of their TI Inspire calculator, including on how to code on it. If you're interested, pop by room 172 after school on Monday for more information.
As for special events today, author of All American Boys, The Gospel of Winter, and most recently, Tradition, Brendan Keeley is visiting UAHS third period in our main auditorium.
Speaking of interactive meetings, sophomores, juniors, and even some seniors too. If you're looking to raise your ACT score, come join the peer tutoring ACT study session after school today from 3:15 to 4 in room 221.
You may have noticed a rise in ripped jeans, flannels, and pumpkin spice lattes. This can only mean one thing. Fall is here and the spooky season has begun.
Leah and I creeped around the UA Bear Scare to get in the spooky spirit.
The Upper Arlington Civic Association held their annual Upper Arlington Bear Scare this past October 16th through the 18th at Smith Nature Park. Elementary and middle school students will be led through the park by a scare ranger, meeting many frightening creatures along the way, including witches and Old Man Smith and Mongo, the bridge troll. The event ran from 6:30 to 9 o'clock every night, with 2 different sessions as it got later into the evening, the later session being a bit scarier. But don't let us convince you. Stop by next year for this spooktacular event and let us know how you braved the haunted forest. This has been Griffin and Leah reporting from the WARL.
Looks like our bears can take a good scare.
If you're interested in being involved next year for the Haunted Forest event, visit www.uaca.org for more fun and festive info.
Now we swing it over to Garrett, live in the upper LC with a special report.
Have you ever wondered what improvements are in UA or the exciting new things that are all around the building? I took a trip at Hastings to explore the bounce-back wall that is intended to benefit all lacrosse players' stick handling skills and their hand-eye coordination.
The wall at Hastings is a great resource to work on your lacrosse skills and a great place to hang out with friends and buds and play wall ball.
New wall at Hastings is great. All ages should use it. It's a great resource for lacrosse and anyone trying to have fun with the wall.
All right, so the wall that was just built at Hastings will definitely help the younger kids growing up in Upper Arlington to build the lacrosse skills. And I come here every day.
This has been Garrett Jepson reporting for the WARL.
The bounce back wall is a great way to get outdoors and get lacrosse practice in.
And work
you are
on this
also able
wall
to play fun
and get
games
better.
like wall ball. Now to
So
Avery and Olivia, the Norwestern
young
editors
kids-
who have joined me to announce the 2018 Senior Superlatives winners.
Best dressed, Gavin Schaefer and Hannah Hoffman.
Best eyes, Drew Hellestead and Celia Black.
Class flirt, Griffin Quinn and Gracie Barnum.
Most changed since freshman year, Judd Utgard and Addie Baldwin.
Best hair, Omar Algathani and Laura Sears.
Best smile, Pete Edwards and Sabrina Good.
Most likely to be president, Kush Hari and Jane Poltz.
Future UA mom and dad, AJ Borders and Maddie Heck.
Most school spirit, CJ Carsados and Elizabeth McKenna.
Most likely to go viral on social media, Michael Kern and Dario Williams.
Class heartbreaker, Josh Russian and Lily Simonis.
Biggest troll, Gage Boyer and Aurora Sherrill.
Most likely to win the lottery and lose the ticket, Davis Zadnick and Emma Lutman.
Best high school sweethearts, Nick DeMichael and Paige Plagins.
Best bromance, Charlie Hall and Griffin Quinn.
To hear the rest of your superlatives, check out UA_Norwester on your Twitter.
The remainder of the results are being tweeted out on the Kickin It Live in the Norwestern Twitter accounts. Now we roll it over to Lily and Sam on sports.
Boo! Let's get the bag and make the moves, Bears. Emily Hummer received 5th place in the state tournament for golf.
Congratulations to senior Pierce Shao for running the Columbus Marathon, averaging 8 minutes and 32 seconds per mile. Also, congrats to everybody who participated, including our very own Senior Hayes and Mr. Martin.
Last Sunday, the Crew Bears traveled to compete in the world's largest 2-day regatta located in Boston, Massachusetts.
The girls' varsity placed 20th out of 85 boats, and the men's varsity 4 placed 24th out of 85 boats. Both girls and boys teams have qualified to race again next year.
This Saturday, the Crew team will host the annual Blake Haxton Invitational down on the banks of the Scioto River. If you are still interested in service hours, contact Aston Martin to help and volunteer during the regatta.
If you've been attending UA sporting events, you've probably noticed the student section crowding almost every game.
This is due to the Bear Den. Lily and I jumped in and found out how they accomplish this.
In an era of categorization, it can be refreshing to watch your classmates compete in different sporting events. We caught up with the Bear Den leaders to gain insight on one of the more popular clubs at the school.
Okay, so the Bear Den is the biggest student-led club in the school, and what people kind of forget is that the Bear Den encompasses the whole student body, so we wouldn't be able to function without everyone. So just coming to games, being supportive, being spirited is really just what being in the Bear Den is all about.
The second part of the Bear Den is the planning committee, and that is for anyone who wants to come to our meetings, usually on Tuesdays after school, and we pretty much just collaborate our ideas about upcoming games and stuff for the high school.
This has been Sam Doughboy Shattuck and Lily Simonis reporting from the WARL.
Go.
The Bear Den would love if everyone comes out to the game tonight at Kaufman with the theme of a whiteout.
The R2 Deers have a record of 5-4, and if they leave tonight with a win, playoffs are in the future.
Team of the Week goes out to the girls water polo for finishing second in the state last weekend in a hard-fought match against the Cincinnati Mavericks, and a special congratulations to Seoul senior Grace McCarty for an incredible season.
The boys water polo team will wrap up their season this weekend going into the state tournament ranked 3rd.
They take on stout opponent Cincinnati St. Xavier in the state quarterfinals for the 3rd year in a row today at 4:45.
The R2 Deers, now to Aurora and John on the couch.
Ooga booga bears, welcome to the couch.
Get your spook on. Halloween is next Wednesday, so run to the nearest Halloween shop and pick out your favorite Fortnite costume.
The Kickin It staff kicked off trick-or-treating a little early this year. Macy and CJ report.
Welcome to spooky season. Our first stop is Dr. Miller.
Trick or treat. Are you guys really trick or treating? Yeah.
Luckily we had some.
I'm about to hit up Mr. Schuster right now. So wish us
let's
luck.
go,
Here we
let's
go.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Such a treat.
So, one Starbucks burst for you, and one Starburst for you, and then you get all.
Alright, yo, round 3, we're at Mr. Tui's house. We got a special guest here, Jen Gomez. What are you dressed as?
I am dressed as a girl who just ran down the street and got out of the shower.
Oh yeah!
I look really stupid right now. We saw Mr. Tui through the window, so we know he's here.
I think he's trying to avoid kicking it.
Oh, he's walking.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat!
Is this the yearly visit a teacher thing?
Something like that.
Nah, it's just for fun.
I don't have anything. All right.
Okay.
Want my dog?
Yeah.
Oh. He's dumb.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
If you're down for a fun time, throw on a costume, grab a pillowcase, and go trick-or-treating.
Happy Halloween!
What's your favorite Halloween candy? Vote on our Twitter poll at live_UA.
According to Huffington Post, Halloween used to be called Cabbage Night because teens went around throwing cabbage at neighbors' houses.
Leafy. Last week was the annual Circleville Pumpkin Show. The largest pumpkin weighed in at 1,607 pounds.
Bring your Halloween spirit to Spooktacular, presented by the UAHS Orchestra this Sunday at 3 p.m. Costumes are encouraged.
Tickets are $5, and children 2 years and younger get in free. They will also be selling pies for $13 each to raise money for their upcoming trip to Disney World in February.
Fashion Club is looking for new members. The club meets every Monday from 3:15 to 4:20 in room 154. You don't need any experience, and you will learn the basics of fashion. Tune in next Friday for more stories about Chips and Salsa Club and UA's murder history.
Thanks for tuning in, Bears. Have a flippy pre-Halloween weekend. Doheny.